All right, check 1 2, check 1 2. Here we go. Hello, everyone. My name is Dion Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we're coming to you live from round 1 of the Mustafar Galactic Championship Hyperspace Qualifier. Super excited to be here today. I believe the players are ready to go. Let's double check. I got the timer ping. Yeah, here we go. For our fam watching live right now, our sub counter is broken apparently right now. I'm going to try to fix it. So I'm sorry for the inconvenience. I'm going to go back and count anybody who's sub right now. So if you're planning on subbing today, please hold for a moment. I appreciate your faces. Thank you so much, Blonde Bond and Rising Hero and everybody else who's done it. We're going to get that corrected in a minute. But let's go ahead. Let's focus on the game here for a little bit. My co-host for this round, we're going to have a slew of different hosts today, is Dan from X-Wing SHG. How's it going, Dan?
Good morning. I'm feeling very fine. How about you? I heard you're a little bit sick. Hope you're feeling better than yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, I'm here. If I have to randomly run away from the computer, I'll hopefully make it back.
Oh my God.
I got a bucket. We'll be fine. Okay.
Press F and chat for Dion.
All right. So Dan, while I try to get the sub counter fixed, go ahead and break down these lists for me.
Yeah, sure, we'll do. So we got Jonas and Malapas and Emily Rastl, both playing the Galactic Republic with a lot of health, very beefy lists. Jonas is playing Goji, a 212th Battalion pilot, Plo Koon, and Obi-Wan Kenobi. And on the right side, Emily's playing 3 Arcs and Warthog, Jack, 2 Squad 7 veterans. So Warthog, for those who are not familiar with him, is the necromancer. After you or a friendly non-limited ship at range 0 to 2 are destroyed during the engagement phase, that ship is not removed until the end of the phase. So that helps you with initiative kills is if Warthog or one of the Arcs are getting killed from a ship that has a higher initiative, it stays back on and is still able to shoot, so that helps a lot to put out that damage. I had to look up again what Goji does because that is the Republic Y-Wing on Jonas' side. You don't see him very often, at least I have not seen him very often. And it says, while a friendly ship at range 0 to 3 defense, it may roll 1 additional defense die for each friendly bomb at range 0 to 1 of it. And he's got concussion bombs for that with delayed fuses to get his ability going.
Did you know that Goji is my spirit animal? Did you know?
I did not. Why is that?
I don't know. I love something about his ability. I would say I was more in love with him when his ability actually worked with the with mines. It no longer works with mines, only with bombs. But you know what? He could still keep his spot in my heart. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I think his ability is very interesting, and I think he is like the same amount of points as one of the generic ones. I think, I'm not sure. I'm not very familiar with Republic, to be honest. That's one of the factions that I don't play. Mm-hmm. Because I don't like Jedi.
small shade at Jedi. Hey, if you're a Jedi lover in the chat, go ahead, throw some shade at Dan. Here's your chance.
Come at me, bro.
All right, now anybody right now in the chat who likes to play Choose Your Champion, I just opened up the bets again. Sorry for the delay. Had a couple of snafus this morning, but we're gonna be all right. So Dan, here's my question for you: who do you think has the advantage in this matchup?
Hard to say. I slightly favor Jonas because of Plo and Obi, because they're very nimble, they're maneuverable, they have force to back them up. So that's why I think Jonas has the slight upper hand here. But the good thing about Warthog is here that the Necromancer ability can work so that Obi and Plo cannot initiative kill one of the arcs before it can shoot.
Mm-hmm.
I like Wolfpack a lot. I think it's a very cool upgrade card. It says after a friendly ship at range 0 to 3 defense, if the attacker is in your firing arc, the defender may gain 1 strain token to acquire a lock on the attacker. So there's a lot of offensive stuff going on here with that very, very beefy stuff.
Now, one of the things to note with Warthog's ability only works on generics, on non-limited is the technical game term. So Jag can be killed, though I think Emily chose to bring Jag for that that extra mod, that potential. So I think you had read it already. After a friendly ship at range 1 to 2 in your side arcs defends, you may acquire a lock on the attacker. So it can create a bit of a Biggs effect. If you're not familiar with Biggs Darklighter, it's a ship that forces you to shoot him, because if you have this full formation there, you pretty much, why would you shoot any other ship other than Jag? You just kind of shoot Jag and not get the consequences of its ability, and you kind of go from there. Just an interesting thought there. We'll see with the target priority that Jonas takes. And before we go, go ahead.
I'm just interested because you want your opponent to shoot on Jag first, but looks like Jag is the one in blue that is in front of the other arcs, and I thought if you want Jag to be your bigs in your list, you might want to keep him a little bit back.
Yep. Yeah, by the way, Nick Sperry, our producer, will get the colors fixed here in a minute. I think at first he thought they were all generics and just slapped the colors on there. Jag will be switched to blue here in a moment. Continue.
Yeah, of course. Oh yeah, and the overlay is green. Yeah, but Jag is the blue one. Yeah, that's right. I'm interested to see. They all have synchronized console, so that works together with Wolfpack synchronized console. After you perform an attack, you may choose a friendly ship at range 1 or a friendly ship with synchronized console, upgrade at range 1 to 3, and spend a lock you have on the defender. If you do, the friendly ship you choose might acquire a lock on the defender. So it's like a continuous rolls of target locks, if I'm not mistaken. Mm-hmm. I'm totally going to embarrass myself here because the Republic is the one faction that I'm least familiar with, and the abilities and upgrade cards.
Well, let's get familiar, yeah?
Yeah, sure. So
there's no time like the present.
Yeah, that's my learning lesson for today. Get familiar with it. Of course, I know Plo and Obi and what they do. Both have CLT, which of course is way less expensive than Delta 7B. And also it's very good if you can maneuver your ships, if you can get that bullseye arc aligned, then you can still do a good amount of damage with those chips. 7th Fleet Gunner helps as well. So the 212th Battalion pilot can choose to not shoot in one round. Is that correct? No, while another friendly ship performs a primary attack, if the defender is in your firing arc, you may spend 1 charge. If you do that, the attacker rolls 1 additional die to a maximum of 4. Oh no, you can shoot, but during the system phase you may gain 1 disarm, so you cannot shoot in the round after that. Yeah, okay, I got it. Got it.
Now, as we move into these next couple rounds, I want to remind you guys that this round and all of our rounds are brought to you by Curled Paw Creatives. Use that code Mustafar 2020 for 20% off. I was talking to Andrew last night, and he was telling me, by the way, Andrew Knuckles is the owner of the Curled Paw Creatives shop. He was saying that from the sets of masks that his wife made, and I don't know if you guys saw in the rolling slideshow that we have on the weight screen, his wife is actually a professional seamstress, and she sewed about 30 masks. 30 masks. Half of them sold out during Ryloth. So there's he said there was 12 left. There's 12 left. So if you wanted to get your hands on one of those, you were thinking about it, go ahead and do it, because I don't believe she's planning on making any more. So, or at least not with the current fabric that she has. So Just wanted to shout that out because I bought one myself because they look super cute. But anyway, let's looks like Plo is creeping in here. The Jedi thinking about trying to get a shot.
Yeah, we have Obi-Wan on the right side, the yellow Jedi, doing a barrel roll, getting a little bit more distance, maybe get a better approach for next round. Probably not in range for this round to shoot any of the other Republic ships. So we might have... Oh, it looks like...
Just barely range 3.
Okay.
Now, anybody who's joined us, remember, this is a hyperspace event. So there's no 7B Jedi here. If you see a Jedi, it has to be CLT, or I guess no configuration is all that at all. That is a possibility. I don't know why you would do that. Maybe for points. But here we go. We got a crit and we got an eyeball. Probably spending the force.
I spent the focus and he spends the force to get it back. No, does not.
Nope. And there's no focus tokens there, so that's going to be 2 damage right off the bat on Jag. I mean, if I'm Jonas, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Just looking for damage early. You basically got it for free.
Yeah, that was a good first shot for Obi here.
And now we're dealing out some. Here's Wolf Pack, I believe, triggering after friendly ship at range 0 to 3 defense if the attacker is in your firing arc. Ooh, well, hold on. Is this in? I gotta check that. Nah, I don't think that works.
I'm just wondering where he's getting the lock from.
It's from. Can't work because Warthog have range.
So, that is the shot from Plo now?
That will get it fixed before then. No. All right, I'll just jump in the game here.
To be honest, I don't know which shot that was right now. So many things happening with upgrade cards and getting target locks, and I'm really confused. Looks like that was probably Jack into Obi, and Obi lost his shield.
All right, let me go jump in that chat. We're gonna mute the stream here for a second.
Dan, I can do it for you.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
So, did you get if Plo had a shot on Jag?
I didn't see it.
All right, we're all set.
Okay, but probably doesn't look like it because there are 2 shields missing on Jack, and those were taken off.
We have right here. Plo checked range and had no valid targets. We were focused on fixing the Wolfpack thing.
Okay.
So, so just, it's a good opportunity. Every mistake in a game is an opportunity to learn for everybody. Any effect that says in arc includes the range 0 to 3 ban. Okay. Now, Obi-Wan did take 2 damage in the exchange from Jag back
yeah, the damage card. Yeah.
into there, because you see the shield and a card there. So we do have half points already for Emily here in the opening.
After getting a first good shot with OB, trading a shield and a card, is not a good exchange for Jonas here.
No, not at all. Yeah, it's she lost the target lock that she thought she had, but she gained 2 damage. I think that's a win.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And also, Jonas probably not happy about Plo just like not being in range to Jag, because that could have been a CLT shot backed up by 7th Fleet Gunner.
Yep.
And that would have been a good opportunity to get some more damage on Jag.
Yeah, I mean, you weren't expecting that to happen. It's one of those where, it happened. So looking back at the log here, Emily rolled was able to get, let's see, how many hits was this? Let me make sure I'm looking at this correctly. She rolled 3 hits right off the bat. And then two hits and then blanked out.
Yeah, OB 4 blanks.
Yep. So whiffed on that.
Yeah. And now Plo probably has to disengage here, because he would be facing probably at least 3 shots next round if he would go like between those gas cloud and the debris field. So which means probably no shot from Plo next turn. Otherwise, probably would be something like a suicide commando.
Now, real quick here, I need to note to our viewers, for some reason the sub bar isn't working. It's like not moving. So I'm gonna try to get an alternative one set up here in the background, just so you guys are aware. I am aware of it, and I'm sorry that it's not working, and we're gonna try to figure it out. Continue. Sorry about that.
So, like I said, Plo probably not getting any shots this round. Obi might take the long route and doing a fast maneuver, trying to get behind the Arcs and Warthog here. The Arcs are setting up to get some shots in, whatever is daring to face them.
All right, and it looks like Emily's just choosing to just go. She did 2 forward with most of her ships, and just doing what you got to do. Doesn't even care about the cloud. What strain? No strain.
Yeah, and you're in a better position now. So, and even if you would have taken that strain, Obi aggressive here, can probably just barrel roll out and get a nice bullseye arc shot, a CLT shot on Warthog.
I bet that Emily might be surprised by this. I'm surprised by Obi-Wan moving so aggressive.
Me too.
Because of how much health got lost there.
And even when barrel rolling, you might take a shot from green arc here. No, probably not. No, you don't. So very good move with Obi-Wan here. Oh, and Plo is choosing violence.
Wow. Just going for it.
Ooh, this could turn out pretty bad for Plo. He's getting like all the shots. So, but now you get the ranged 1 CLT 7th Fleet gun shot, 7th Fleet gunner shot from Plo into Jag. So there we go. We have 4 dice backed up by 7th Fleet gunner and the focus for CLT.
And here it comes.
Hopes for some paint.
And, oh, you got 2 hits, a focus and a blank. Has the force and, of course, a focus. We'll see what is the decision. It's going to spend the fire convergence. Rerolls 2 dice. All right, I think you definitely probably end up spending here. It's aggressive. Or maybe you just spend the 2 force on... I mean, Plo's probably going to die anyway. Oh, my goodness. This is hard.
Is OB in range 2 to Plo?
Oh,
So
that's,
that he could
that's a
spend the
great
force?
question. Great question. I don't think so. But he held it. 3 hits and a crit. Through the blank.
I mean, you could think I might as well spend it anyway because you might not survive this round.
Mm-hmm.
But he just spent a force, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we deal out the cards there?
Doesn't look like it. Jack still has 1 shield left. There we go.
And... one moment, please.
Please hold the line.
It's the first
Please
game.
hold the line.
All right, so took a structural damage.
So
Down to 3
no
hull
defense
there,
die.
0 agility.
And why did he take a strain? Maybe this is a reminder for the crit.
The strain is Wolfpack. After friendly ship at range 0 to 3. In your
Correct.
firing arc defends. Take a strain to give that ship a target lock. Here we go. Obi-Wan has a range 1 bullseye shot into Warthog.
So another Jedi dealing some damage? Question mark.
I mean, probably against a 1 agility ship. Seems good.
He does not have a target lock though. Or does he? No.
Nope, just a focus. Spends for 3 hits. Got the squiggle. Takes 2 on Warthog.
Warthog probably is glad about that.
Mm-hmm. Just the shields.
Just shields, no crit. And now it's payback time.
Yeah, do note with the target lock out there, synchronized console is live. So they can pass that target lock around as needed. And because there's no missiles in this list, it seems like it's one of those, we pass around the target lock till we need it.
Yeah.
So if we get all paint here, then Jag won't spend it. There you go. Spend the focus. 2 hits and a crit. So we'll see that target lock passed on to another friend. And that'll end up being... Oh, we got 1 die out the box. We'll go ahead and reroll. Nice. Oh. Only takes a crit, but does have shields up, so shield down.
Happy Plo is happy.
That's right. For now, still got 3 shots coming in. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see how long he stays happy.
I usually see the ship shooting, which is like the furthest behind.
Uh-huh.
Like usually taking the range 3 shot first, and then go down range 2, and the last one, usually the one that is like the range 1 shot. But in this case, Jack shot first. Is he? Which initiative is he? Oh, because he's 3 and the others
They're
are
all 3.
Oh, they're
all 3.
They're all 3. Okay, so yeah.
Now this one is just barely obstructed by the cloud. 1 hit. Oh, gonna have to. He's got the cloud, so one of the blanks will change to an evade.
Yeah, he's got another evade, so
It is a May. Hopefully they remember. Yep, safe, fine. Okay, we're just.
yeah, he had 1 evade, so
He did get a squiggle there. Maybe I must have visually missed it.
yeah, it was like looked a bit of crook, but TTS said evade.
All right, couple more shots coming in.
Everybody into plow.
Emily looking to at least get half points here. Oh, spend the focus. 3 hits. Plo still has a focus. Wow.
Wow.
2 evades and an eyeball. Still kicking. Still kicking.
Plo saying not today.
Now range 3 from the back. We have 1 more shot on Emily's side. The green Arc 170. There's a synchronized console. Those of you who are waiting for the lists, I'll get to it in a little bit. We're a little bit short-staffed today. I'll give you the classic soon. All right, looks like we got a little trail mix there. One eyeball, 1 crit, 1 blank. I mean, you spend the lock. There's no reason not to. There we go. Hit, crit.
Yeah, it looks much better.
And Plo, the luck's starting to run out. Couple dice out the box.
and again,
and having trouble keeping them in there. And got 1. Still going to be taking hit crit though. That's going to be half points on Plo.
Yeah.
Could die if it's a double. Stun pilot. After you execute a maneuver, if you move through or overlap an obstacle, suffer 1 damage.
So next round might be a good opportunity to turn the arcs around, getting shots from the back, or might even try to get a shot on Obi-Wan here. Or you could try to concentrate on another ship, but you probably want to, if you have both Jedi on half points, you probably want to finish them off if you can.
Mm-hmm.
Which, as we have seen, is sometimes more difficult than you think. Because I thought that Plo would not survive this round.
Same. So sometimes 3 agility is enough.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is enough.
So 212th Battalion pilot getting a shot himself. And Jack takes 2 hits. Down to 1. But also...
Is Jack going to be able to live here? Do we have any other shots coming in?
Goji might be just too far away.
Yep.
Oh, no. He's got it. I was looking at the wrong ship.
But Goji's... what weapon does Goji have? Goji has the dorsal turrets. Yeah, it's only range 1 to 2.
Was it range 3?
Yeah, it was range 3.
Okay, yeah. So, no shot.
No shots there. Now, real quick, I want to address our audience. How's it going, everybody? Love you, fam. Looks like both of the sub counters are down for whatever reason. I do not understand. It is likely a Twitch API thing. I'm going to do my best to count them in between rounds and see if we can get the technology working at some point, because it is not working right now. They're just...
Yeah, so now just spam the subs. Sub while you can to mess up Dion.
So now, wrecked. Okay, is it? I kind of want to test it, but I don't. How high can you count? I can count pretty high. I'm a big boy. All right, let's try one more thing. Okay, so it looks like it might be going now, maybe. Please.
Subs in this thousands. Oh my god, TH is hard sometimes for a German.
Where are you? Oh my goodness. What is happening right now? Sorry, I'm just getting a little frustrated because things aren't working on this side.
Yeah, I can relate. Computers are trying to mess up with your life sometimes.
Okay.
So I'm just thinking about what Obi is going to do. You cannot see the gas cloud on that is underneath Warthog that well, but I think you could squeeze in a nice little hard one with Obi to not stress yourself and still get shots on the Arcs or on Warthog. Plo has to bail out here, I guess, because yeah, he's living on the edge with just one hull point left. We have not seen yet any of Goji's shenanigans with his ability and the concussion bombs. We know that once he has dropped one, he must spend the charges to drop another concussion bomb if able. But being like a little bit far behind, he's not in a good spot for dropping his bombs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the concussion bomb, for anybody who's not familiar with it, we actually have the quick tips for that coming out this Wednesday. If you're not familiar with it, because I know it's new, it has that clause in there where it says if you are able, you have to drop it, right? So Jonas has to be careful when he chooses to do it. Mind you, it's only once the charges are once one of your charges is inactive. But what Jonas could do is drop one, reload that turn using an action, and then that would make it so that all three charges are active again. Then he would not have to drop it the following turn. Of course, you are giving up. Yeah,
nice.
you are giving up your shot. But if Goji doesn't have a shot, then it doesn't really matter. You just you're reloading there.
Yeah. Nice. I wouldn't have thought of that, but you can do that. That's correct. Yeah. So Jack turning to the left.
Getting that back arc on.
Yeah, but this time Goji probably will have a shot because that looks like range 2 with the Rastl turret.
I agree. Now, one of the things I really like Emily's position here. She has the potential to take out both Obi-Wan and Plo Koon this turn, and if you only give up Jag and maybe half points on Warthog, that's a win. That's a win all day.
Absolutely.
It looks like we're getting a strain here.
Yeah. On green, but green probably isn't going to be the main target for Jonas this round. Because you want to finish what you have started by either killing off Jack or Warthog or both. There's the bump.
Ooh, okay. So, I mean, depending on the position, he might actually end up, Jonas might end up firing into the green arc 170. Oh, no. Plo trying to get out, but looks like orange still has arc using the back.
So, could boost to get distance.
So, it takes focus for the first action.
Yeah.
right, so Obi-Wan looking at his options. Could fire at Jag. Again, 1 hull left. Structural damage. Would get 1 die from the obstruction and 1 for range 3, plus the cloud. So might not be advised, but still has options. Looking at the bullseye, you can see that orange is definitely in the bullseye arc. And also green. And the choice to go into green just barely has the bullseye on there. So we will see the calibrated laser targeting get used here.
Yeah. Looks like Obi thinks that range 3 obstructed is not enough to get this 1 hull off of Jag.
Yeah, he's not willing to take the risk here. Looking at fire convergence options. Gonna go ahead and spend the charge, and that will be 4, 2 hits and 2 crits. Going into green, strained, so no die.
Yeah, taking it all. Or was it a? It was an obstructed shot?
Nope. Is it obstructed? Oh, it sure is obstructed. The angle.
So the die that was rolled was correct.
Sorry, I got focused on the bullseye. I was like, wait, the bullseye's not obstructed? What are you talking about?
So I'm still confused why he didn't choose to go for Jag here. Because if there is an opportunity, because he had bullseye on Jag as well. Jag has structural damage. So the chances were probably not too bad to get that 1 hull. I mean, in this case, you stripped off the shields of the Green Squad 7 veteran, which is okay as well, I would say.
Absolutely. I mean, you got to get your best possible shots right now. I mean, your Jedi are supposed to be your heavy hitters, and if they go down early, it hurts. So I think taking the opportunity to get as much damage as possible, so going with those range 1 shots, and using the tools available, 7th Fleet Gunner, using the CLT, the fire convergence in order to get max hits, sounds good.
Yeah, people might notice that Republic is not my favorite go-to faction. So 212th Battalion taking his Warthog taking his shot.
And looks like we have 1 hit. All right, going to be taking 1 on the Arc 170 on Jonas's side. First shield there. And here we go. Oh, I'm so surprised. So Emily is deciding to go at the Arc 170 rather than Plo behind.
Not for Plo.
But I mean, I guess you do have more shots there. You do have more shots there. I think the shot order, though, could have been improved rather than. I guess this is the green one going first. So this is the only shot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I first thought that would have been orange.
Yeah. Same. You and me made the same mistake. We're trying to wake up. It's round 1. I'm sorry. Forgive us. I'm sick. Is my excuse? I'm not feeling great today. I'm so sorry.
It is, and it was very spontaneous that I had the honor to commentate for round 1. That is my excuse.
I appreciate it. Yeah, our original plans for co-commentary fell through kind of last minute, and I got sick at the same time. All right. So here we go. Our orange Arc 170. Out the back, possibly. It's range 2. So might be deciding to go. Just continue the barrage. Yeah.
To the front, yeah.
Going at the 212th Battalion pilot. Here we go. Just one. Warthog is active. The fire convergence. We'll go ahead and spend it. Got the results. That's going to be hit crit. Hit crit. We'll see what the lat actually rolls. Got nothing. All that damage is going in there. Let's find out what that crit is. That is a hull breach. Everything is face up on that Arc 170 now. Those other 4 hull are suspect to some bad stuff.
Yeah. Auto crits. So, and by choosing to let Jack live, he has a shot himself.
Mm-hmm. All right, we got that back. Okay, it is obstructed through the debris cloud. And here we go, taking the shot. This will be a 2-on-3. 2 red, 3 green. No mods for Jag. No results either.
Blanks out.
Now, for anybody who is watching our coverage right now, let's go ahead and finish that. No results. We'll get the defensive roll. Who has been following along with our Galactic Championship series knows that in not next weekend, but the following weekend, the weekend of November 7th, is when we will have the Coruscant Invitational. Super excited about that. If you are a player who got a Coruscant invite, I have sent you an email with the invite information. If you haven't got that email, please email me, goldsquadronpodcast@gmail.com. Ooh, all right. 2 hits coming from Goji going at Jag, I'm assuming.
Maybe that's why he didn't shoot with the other ones, because he wants Goji to finish the job.
And looking for... Yeah, Jag is dead. Gone.
Okay, so the decision to not shoot on Jag with Obi looks like it was the right decision. Although Jag still had a shot, but he blanked out. So maybe there was some fortune telling involved. Looking into the future. And so in any case, right decisions were made here. Goji doing the job.
Goji's an ace, guys. Don't let anybody tell you different. Oh, by the way, during round three, I am we're gonna play a little game. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Well, I got a tease. I know it's not a very good tease, but it's coming. Crazy Vulcan in the chat. Ace is a mindset, not a number. This is true.
Gargor, yeah.
And sorry, to finish what I was mentioning earlier, if you're a participant or if you're expecting a Coruscant invite, make sure you email me so I can double check, or I'll resend the email. I know some people who, even Marcel, I had sent him. He was in the list to be sent an invite. I even had the send like confirmation that I did send it, and I like took a screenshot, sent it to him. He's like, dude, look, I'm doing a search in my inbox and I see nothing. So if that happens, just go ahead, send me an email. We'll get you taken care of.
Hashtag rigged.
Hashtag Rick. Yeah, absolutely.
You're choosing the people he wants to have for Coruscant and the ones he doesn't want to have.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's not how this is supposed to go. And also, throughout today, we're going to be talking about our upcoming Flight Club Championships. That's the next series that we're working on, and it is it's still competitive, but it's very different. It's all based off of list building, different things. We are going to include a random list event in there. There is a ban list event in there as well. There's a weekly league you could participate as a qualifier if you prefer, one game a week rather than a weekend thing. Most of the qualifiers are actually going to be only one day on the weekend rather than two for Flight Club. And then what ends up happening is, depending on what rank you earn in the qualifiers, you will be placed in either the recruit, veteran, or ace championships, and then we will find out who is the top recruit, who's the top veteran, and who's the top ace. Should be a good time. I'm hoping to have all that sorted out, like the website up with all the information and all that. Hopefully by Coruscant is the deadline I have written in my calendar. Should be good. I could give you guys a link to my working document where I have all the kind of typed out information, but that's not very pretty.
But definitely sounds like a lot of fun. And Yesby is getting like an update for that as well, right? So that
Yes.
it has the format included.
Yep, yeah, Yasby will have it. I'm going to be reaching out to Andre from from Launch Bay Next as well to see if we could what I could do to get it in there as well to help out our Launch Bay
cool.
Next friends. So we'll see what we can do. All right, so we did get a bump from the 212th Battalion. We'll see where. Looks like
Probably
the arcs,
blocking a lot of the arcs, yeah.
Yep, getting in it.
There's the first one getting blocked.
Setting them up for a Goji.
Set him up for the ace. So, Warthog not taking any of these blocking shenanigans, just hopping over.
And takes another block. Now, looks like Warthog will be able to fire probably on the other lat, but I'm not sure the Jedi are going to end up being in arcs here. All right, everybody, I'm going to get the lists ready for you right now. Just give me a moment, please.
Well, there's the block for OB.
Ooh, does Warthog have Obi-Wan in arc?
Ooh, that is
It's close, right?
Probably not.
All right, well, Obi-Wan definitely has Warthog in arc, but might choose to go at the arc 170. We'll see what the choice is.
I mean, Orange Squad 7 veteran is still undamaged, and Warthog has no shield, and he has Bullseye on Warthog.
Mm-hmm.
So probably going for a Warthog here.
Yep, and we're getting a 7 Fleet Gunner trigger as well.
Yeah.
There we go. Probably fire convergence on the blank, I'm guessing. Yep, spends a charge.
Mm-hmm.
And got it. That's going to be 5. 3
Good
hits,
result here.
2 crits. Now, mind you, Warthog does have 8 hull left. And is taking all of it.
Wow. It was a pretty good shot for Obi here.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sorry, there was 1 crit in there, not 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here comes the crit. Council Fire onto Warthog. So that will happen this turn. He'll have to roll the die on a hit or a crit. Will take a damage.
Only on a hit result.
I'm sorry, yes, only on the hits. My bad.
You're sick. You're excused. I am not.
My brain. Mr. Moneypants in the chat says he's not clearing that fire. I mean, there are a couple more shots coming in for sure. We'll see if Warthog can get out of it.
Yeah.
Now, Warthog has options. Fire. I think you just end up firing back at Obi-Wan. Range 1. You have a focus.
Yeah, probably the best shot that he can get.
You just need to hope for 2 blanks. Gets that target lock set up as well with the synchronized console. Synced up. Let's go. Looks like Emily's going to be doing the Arc 170s first. Taking the back arc shot at Plo Koon from downtown.
Mm-hmm. Hoping for a little bit of luck here.
No focus out there because of the bump. No fire convergence either because Plo is in that side arc.
That block was money for Plo.
Sure was.
So a couple of more shots coming.
And probably the green Arc 170 goes next. Probably take another shot at Plo. Or nope, gonna be switching targets to Goji, it might seem. No, range 1 at the 7th, 12th Battalion pilot going at the opposing lat.
Yeah, and he has the hull breach.
Only 1 hit. No other results there. Fire convergence doesn't get anything.
But blanks out.
All right, that's a crit.
Yeah.
Loose stabilizer. Loose stabilizer is the one that says you got to go straight. So at this point, obstacles are bad. Going anything but straight is bad. And basically, damage cards are just bad. They're
You might just go like something like one straight, bump into Obi. So that was the roll for console fire.
no damage. Sal Fett in the chat, how is it going? You might be new to the community here. We are playing the X-Wing miniatures game. This is an electronic format of it because, of course, we can't meet in person right now. There are usually hundreds of people meeting together for big tournaments. We are using the tabletop simulator in order to play this electronic version. X-Wing 2.0 Unified mod. Thank you, Tin12, the cheesy guy. Oh, hey, it looks like the sub counter might be working, but I think I'm going to have to go back and reset it because that number is not right. And spending the target lock going against Obi-Wan. That's going to be hit, crit. Obi-Wan,
Yep.
Watch out for the blanks.
Ooh.
Natties, baby. There we go. Never mind. Never mind.
Obi just shrugging it off.
Meh.
Meh. That's all you got? Gotta do better than that.
That's right.
There are the netties in the chat.
It's baffled. Thank you so much for subbing there. Yes, the counter is working now, but I'm gonna have to go back after the round and double check the count, because there was quite a few that didn't get counted earlier today because the counter was sleeping apparently. But thanks for testing it.
Test it more.
One hit
So that is
coming from
Goji
Goji
shot? Yeah.
and got the squiggle.
It's always such a bad feeling if there's a ship that only has one agility, rolls that one natty evade. Like even worse than 3 natties on Obi here. Just the feel.
Okay, I've just saved the Mustafar lists to my computer. I'm going to get them uploaded for y'all in a couple minutes. Now, Dan, while we're waiting, this is actually a great opportunity. What channel do you run so that people can find you later?
So I'm running the X-Wing SHG channel on Twitch and on YouTube. Just type in X-Wing SHG and you'll find us, where we stream also mainly X-Wing TMG. And some people in the chat might have seen our format Beat the Rabe, which was a big success, where people from all over the world could apply to play against Timo Rabe, our German MVP for the X-Wing Miniatures game, and win some nice prizes. Oh, that's always a lot of fun. And we will do the second episode of the international season for Beat the Rabe pretty soon.
Awesome. I'm going to have to apply.
Oh, yeah, you should. That would be awesome.
I've come for you.
And Timo probably is like, nah.
Probably.
But yeah, we've seen some pretty close games. We did the format first with only German community members, and so there have been some very close games, even with some quote-unquote underdogs playing against Timo. So, and by the way, the X-Wing streams on our channel since a couple of months are all with English commentary, so everybody's welcome.
All right, everybody. You can start typing ! lists starting now. That should be good. Let me know. Let me know if that's working.
A fun walk, quick with the command. Looks like it's working.
It's working.
It's working.
And how long does it take for somebody to say, this is how many Nantex are in the event? I'm just waiting for it. The real number I want to know is how many lists would it be? How many Nantex lists with like 5 or more? That's the true question.
And I'm interested to see if they are as good in Hyperspace as they are in Extended. You can't. I always mess up what you can take and what you cannot take in Hyperspace and Extended. I think Crackshot is not in Hyperspace.
Correct, and correct? Neither is Predator.
Oh yeah. So you have to go all in with marksmanship and the bit, or both. But as we have seen in the last Galactic Qualifier last weekend, there are other lists that are good enough to beat Nantex, and we ended up with a non-Nantex list winning, and we even had no Nantex in the final, which was new.
Yeah, it was awesome.
That was such a great game. So looks like bumpy bump fest going on here in this game.
Yeah, they like they like bumper cars. It's a fun game.
Yeah, I mean, if you have to keep social distance in real life, you wanna cuddle up your
Cuddle with your ships.
in digital, yeah. that's a substitute.
All right. So we see Warthog turning away here, trying to get a little bit of space. I mean, with the number of medium ships, I'm not surprised. Medium-based ships, I'm not surprised that we had some bumping.
Yeah, sure.
But I will say right now, with the score 79 to 82, I know that Emily's ahead, but I feel positionally she's a little bit behind. But because those Jedi, Plo, 1 health, Obi-Wan, 2 health, because of those, it could very quickly switch the game if one of those Jedi die and we can keep those Arc 170s alive.
And Goji dropped the first concussion bomb in this system phase. So now once you drop, you cannot stop, which means Emily has to keep that in mind, that there are going to be some more concussion bombs in the next 2 rounds.
Okay, so we got 1 crit and 3 eyeballs going at that range 1. Oh, sorry, that's a 7 fleet gunner shot going at Warthog from downtown.
But no focus.
He's debating to see if he can get away with using the force rather than the focus for defense. Or rather, he didn't want to spend all the force. He didn't have any focus. Got a fuel leak. Danko Wiskin, congrats. So Warthog, rip Warthog. Here is Plo Koon. Range 2 from Plo going into the green Arc 170. We got 2 hits there. Got the eyeball, but no focus modifiers.
So that is half points on green. They have 9, and he lost 5 hit points now. So green now, trying to finish Plo.
Do it.
Who was
Finish the
alive
Jedi.
way too long.
Order 66.
Yeah, just 1.
1 hit.
Ah, target lock.
Got 2 hits, and we'll be able to use the force to get out of all that.
Now, once again, you see, force is good.
What? No, force good. What? That's crazy. So a couple of people in the chat are looking at those lists and having fun with their numbers. Green Dragoon, drop some knowledge on me. What you got? I know I saw there was a bunch of boba lists, 20 plus.
Might have something to do with the last Galactic Qualifier.
I mean, that, and also just Boba Fett is just one of the best pilots in hyperspace.
Yeah,
It's just the truth.
Probably that as well.
All right, 3 hits and a focus going from the Squad 7 veteran.
So
Orange able to get
the ace,
3
taking all
hits.
shields.
So Goji has shields down.
Yeah.
And we're still firing here.
Oh, takes the hit from the console fire.
Console fire.
Warthog. Yeah.
So now it's dead, right? That was enough to kill it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage.
Yeah, Warthog already died, but I believe Warthog's ability keeps Warthog around.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, after you or a friendly ship, yes.
Yeah, the
Zombie
Necromancer.
Warthog.
Yeah, works on him as well.
Warthog doesn't have the Darth Plagueis problem. Sounds like we have 50. Whoa, 50 first order lists?
Wow, that's a lot.
That is a ton.
Ooh, Goji with a good roll.
Hit, crit. Taking it all. $131 to 82. We got 9 minutes left in this game. Want to remind you guys that if you guys didn't know, we are live on YouTube. Not live, but we have a YouTube channel where all of our games for the Galactic Championships and all of our weekly streams also get posted every single week. Nick has been doing an awesome job getting those up. I mean, I know we have a bit of a backlog. He's been uploading to 2 games a day just to kind of spread out the content for you guys. We got tons there. We have the largest library of X-Wing games out there. So if you're looking for a matchup, it's likely there. And what we do is, on the thumbnails, of course, have the shapes of the ships. So if you're looking for a certain ship, you got it there. And you can find many great players playing in there. If you're looking for a certain player, you want to just be inspired by some great play, you can find it there. Also, new as of this week, Gold Squadron Podcast is on Instagram. Giving you guys some behind-the-scenes peeks at stuff. So if you want to follow us on Instagram, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, you have way too. You have not enough followers on Instagram. So everybody in the chat, if you have Instagram, follow Gold Squadron Podcast. We need even more content and insights.
So let's go ahead and find out what's coming up next.
Yes, Funwalk, you can call me an influencer.
Well, people have been asking me for a while to do it. I was just like, fine, let's do it. And I've actually, the last couple of days, I've had some fun with it. So,
but you're not following anyone.
No, I literally have not had any time. I turned it on, put up a couple pictures, scheduled them, and was like, all right, I got to work. How about this? Everybody who follows me today, I'll go down the list and smack the follow button. We'll do that.
Nice. But I already followed you the first day you went on Instagram.
I'll go backwards. I'll make it retroactive. Retroactive. Yeah. We'll go back.
I got a celebrity following me then.
We'll get it done. Now, one of the things I want to talk about here in today's event, with the prevalence of First Order, will it break through? And here's my question to you, Dan. What do you think? What about First Order makes it so enticing? Is it just Empire players who don't have Vader saying, "Well, I guess First Order is the next best thing"?
Yeah, I'm seeing the amount of players playing Empire decreasing in the last couple of weeks. which is curious because they still have a lot of good stuff in their repertoire, even in hyperspace, in my opinion. Of course, the two big ones that have been carrying the Empire. That is, for one, Darth Vader not being in hyperspace, and if I'm not mistaken, Sloane also not in hyperspace. Probably there are like the two biggest factors why people tend to switch over to other factions when they don't have these very, very good tools not being available for the Empire.
Love it. Yeah, Sloane. Sloane is definitely one that I'm sure some people are like, oh, thank God it's not here.
Sloane is so good.
Sorry, Dan, were you saying that Vader was not hyperspace legal?
Well, no, sorry. No afterburners, so basically not hyperspace legal. Basically?
Oh, so
okay. Well, that's what?
Well, come on. Let's come on. Be honest. Be honest.
No. Vader is incredible. I don't think he's even better with afterburners, but you can't just say he's not playable when you don't. I don't know about that.
I have seen all of one person who has played a Vader without afterburners effectively. I've seen one.
Is passive sensors available in hyperspace?
I was just hoping. The chat was like, I almost had a heart attack when I heard that. I was like, yeah, I didn't remember Vader not being hyperspace legal, but it was.
I just trusted Dion, so. I mean,
this is why
Vader
you lose.
is still good. Yeah, Vader probably still is good even without afterburners. Just have to play it a little bit, maybe a little bit with a little bit more caution, because you don't have that afterburners to get you out of a bad situation.
Yeah, I mean, so here's what I've experienced when I've watched Vader in hyperspace. Is you're correct that he does have to play more cautious, but like you have to be perfect though. And the afterburners lets you take some risks and have the flexibility to get out of it. And last week, I'm forgetting the competitor's name, and I'm sorry about that. Last week we had somebody who had a non-afterburners Vader make the cut, did really, really well, and like I was super surprised. And honestly, that is props to them, but not necessarily props to the fact that like it is the quote unquote correct meta choice. My opinion, of course. I haven't seen enough Vader without afterburners doing what he does in extended to convince me. So all y'all who are saying, "Oh, it's fine," fly without afterburners, you know,
and prove Dion wrong.
Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
No. So we have just seen Plo finishing off that green Squad 7 veteran. Gaining Jonas some more points. So with only 2 minutes to go, that probably is the game now.
Yeah, 153 to 82.
With Jonas taking the W.
There's no way to get it back.
So then that was the 212th Battalion pilot. Getting a little bit closer now for Emily with 112 points. But no, here comes Goji, man of the match.
Not today.
Stripping 2 shields off Orange Squad 7 veteran. And looks like we get one more round.
One more round. Now, as we close out here, I do want to say thank you to Dan. I know you're gonna be heading out after this round, so just thank you so much for your help during this event and during last week as well.
Yeah, thanks for the opportunity that I could commentate again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been great. It's been great to hang out with so many of you. It's been a lot of fun, and that's one of those things where I gotta take care of my TO job. That's one of trying to take positives out of crappy situations. Is that been able to interact with more people than I normally have been able to during events.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mind you, of course, we don't get the hang out, go to a restaurant, go to a bar after. We don't quite get that right now, but soon I'm looking forward to seeing as many of you in person as I can once it's safe, of course, to return to in-person play and I can start traveling around. One of the biggest problems for me personally is because I am a school teacher and I am around children all day.
Oh yeah.
In-person teaching right now.
Yeah. So we in Germany, because I'm a teacher as well. We are back to full teaching, like full hours. And COVID numbers increasing in Germany as well. So, and school starts again after the fall holiday.